I think it was not quite 50 years ago that I was stationed here at Fort Worth as a first lieutenant in the intelligence branch. It was at G2, located here at Fort Worth. And at that time, I was able to get the opportunity to go back to Washington as a legislative assistant to then Senator from California by the name of Tom Keaton. And this is the showboat moment. Anyway, my wife Sylvia and 2 kids in diapers, we got into a VW Bug that I bought at Western Motors down here in Monterey. And we traveled back to Washington. And it was the beginning of what I call one hell of a ride in terms of public service and the opportunities I've had. And as the son of Italian immigrants, my parents, having made their way to Monterey, they believed deeply in the American dream of giving our children a better life. And in many ways, I've lived the American dream in my career. And I've had some great opportunities, both in elective office, in the legislative side, as well as in the executive side, to be able to serve our country. I never lost, I guess as a son of immigrants, my sense of awe. When I used to look at the Capitol at night as a member of Congress, or when I looked at the White House, it was always an amazing experience to know that I had had the opportunity to be able to work at 2 places that represent what our democracy is all about. And let me also say this, that I've always believed that the fundamental purpose of these jobs was not the title, not the name on the door, not the pay grade that I was in. The fundamental purpose of these jobs was to fulfill what my parents sought for me, which was that American dream of giving our children a better life. And I guess my hope is that in all of the jobs I've had, and that I've had the opportunity to try to help people in one way or another be able to improve their lives. Throughout those 50 years, as the Chancellor said, I've never forgot one thing, that Washington was where I worked, and this was my home. Born and raised in this area, this is my home, and it always will be my home. And I love it very much. I love my family, my wife Sylvia, who has run the Institute in the time I was in Washington, and I really look forward now to my ability to return to my home. I also love my country, and very frankly, the biggest concern that I have right now is that Washington is dysfunctional in terms of its ability to deal with the challenges that are facing our country. And it is, it's a moment in time when I think there's a fundamental choice about whether America is going to be in renaissance for the future or whether America will be in decline. And in many ways, it'll be largely dependent on whether or not those we elect are going to be willing to take the risks necessary in order to govern our country. I have never lost faith in our democracy, and I never will. But I think the reason for that is that I always believe that there are future leaders who will make their way to Washington to hopefully be able to make the right decisions. And the work of the Institute is basically the work of trying to inspire those leaders to get involved. So I look forward to getting back to the Panetta Institute to try to again inspire young people to get involved and to take that same ride that I took in public service, and hopefully to fulfill the same dream of giving our children a better life. So thank you.